What's up guys, back with another Widow Movie Wave 1 figure, and this time it's the Red Guardian. I also snagged Widow and Yelena from this wave, so stay tuned for those reviews. Now the actor who plays Red Guardian, David Harbour, said that he's the best character in the MCU, so I'm interested to see how that turns out. But until then, let's take a closer look at his figure. Now starting with the empty box, we get the Red Guardian name this time, as well as the same background as from Taskmaster's box. Here's the bottom with the UPC, and here's the side with the same artwork that's on the other side, which is the same artwork that's on the back, which is just awesome. I really love that cel-shaded kind of modernistic look. It's very awesome. Although you notice he's wearing his helmet in this picture, so kind of makes me curious about Hasbro's choices. But here's some wording if you want to read that, and the other figures as well. Now overall, he's a pretty simplistic figure, coming with barely any accessories, especially no helmeted head, but there are still some standout features that make him cool, one of which is his face sculpt. Now the likeness to the actor David Harbour is incredibly good. I mean, no face sculpt I've seen so far is 100% accurate, but this one is like in the 90 percentile, possibly even 95, and if they got a good paint on it, it'd probably push closer to like 99 or something. But just look at the sculpt and the details, it's just incredible. And the little eyebrows here, look at how deep they go in. It's just wow. Here, check this out, little demonstration to show just how deep his eye sockets are. Got my little flashlight here. Gonna shine that, and check it out. Look at the shadow that gets casted by his eyebrows. It's so deep that it almost makes it look like he's wearing like glasses or something, like sunglasses. That's just how incredible the sculpting is. I'm really astounded by the sculpt, guys, if that wasn't obvious already. And the hair is also very well sculpted. Got a little gray going on there, but look at all the curves and the waviness in the hair. It gives it a lot of volume, and it just looks great. It's nice and combed as well. Very clean looking. And if you haven't noticed already, he has one of the best beards I've seen so far. It's just so voluminous and well sculpted, lots of details. In fact, it's the beard that should have came with this Infinity War Captain America. I mean, this is just, I mean, let's be honest, this was a dumpster fire. Although one interesting choice Hasbro made was his head joint. Let me pop it off for you. There we go. Alright, pop his head off. That's what a head looks like on the inside. But if you notice here, it's a dog bone style joint. It's just a ball in a ball. And I was like, that's weird. I guess it gives it a cleaner look. But check this out. Why this is actually a really great a joint. Alright, got the head back on. Now of course it rotates in a circle as usual, and you'd think it'd be hindered because of that ball joint, but he looks up quite a bit and down quite a bit, and here's the kicker. Check out that head. Check out that side to side movement. He has quite a bit of side to side movement because of that nice dog bone joint, so he can kind of go like, eh? So yeah, I'm liking this design choice. And moving into the body, it's pretty well sculpted overall. I'm not the biggest fan of the movie version of the Red Guardian suit. I still prefer Captain America's, but the sculpting is definitely here. You get some nice suit dimples there for the texturing, and overall the paint is pretty clean. I mean, there's some little spidgets, you know, little chips there on the star, and then the little silver here is a little kind of got a chip right there as well in that little corner. But overall, these black portions are cleanly applied, and then this is actually supposed to be a kind of grayish. It's not supposed to be white, in case you were wondering, so that is the correct color. So overall, it's not too bad. And then going to the back, you got the nice side details as well, and it's more of the same overall. And as you can see, there's a hole there. You guys know what that's for, and we'll get to that when I show the shield. And here's a closer look at the belt. Got a nice silver paint app on the center buckle there, and got some little pouches there overall. And it's just a soft piece that goes up and down, but it does not hinder the waist swivel, as you can see, although it's preferable to have the belt in the upward position, because if you have it downwards, it auto-corrects itself. As you can see, it just slides it up, but I don't know if you do that too often, it might stretch it out. So yeah, just keep it up if you're going to swivel. And for the torso pivot, he goes quite a bit back, and the details are shown even though it's all the way back, which is nice. No internal showing. And he also goes super far forward, just like Taskmaster, just looking way down, and also more details on the inside. So it's just like, hey, there's a $100 bill on the ground. Where? And moving into his arm, we get the same dimpling as on the suit, and the paint applications overall are pretty clean. They're on the inside as well, which is nice. Same thing for this other arm here. And you get a nice solid coating of gray there that doesn't show any red, thankfully. There's a little dirtiness right there, but overall I like the solid coloring. Now it actually has very smooth shoulder joints on both sides, no hindrance, hang-ups, or chafing anywhere, thankfully. But one thing that's unfortunate is he also has Taskmaster's clicky arm spins, so like I said, for you guys who do toy photography, this could be annoying because it just clicks into place instead of staying where you want it to stay. And of course he has the usual bicep swivel as all the other figures, and a double jointed elbow that goes about that far. And what's interesting about his hand is it spins just like the others, but his left hand has the pivoting that goes this way instead of, you know, the flappy, so you can see it goes up and down like that, and it's the only open hand to hold something. And then you see this one's a fist, and it goes, well, it doesn't really go forward because of that hand thing, but it does go flap like that. So it makes me wonder, maybe Red Guardian is left-handed in the movie, so that's kind of an interesting tidbit. Toy spoiler. And moving into his legs, he has more of that dimpling on his suit there all the way around, although the paint applications on the inside, legal fart, so that's kind of interesting. It's, you know, barely seeable, but it's there at least, and it's kind of splotchy, but it's on the inside, so it doesn't really matter too much. You won't see it, although the ones on the knees are nice and clean. It's a little there. So overall, it's pretty good. And then on the bottom of his boots here, he has gaiters on top of it, just like Captain America, so they're emulating each other, as you can see. And then he's got some nice boot details there, so it's well sculpted and overall looking pretty good. And then there's the bottom of the feet. And for his leg articulation, they go a very good bit forward, but not very far back at all because of his big old booty. And he has pretty decent splits for a Legends. And he has the usual thigh swivel as well as a double jointed knee, and his boots actually spin in a circle as well, and his foot goes forward, backwards quite a bit. I mean, it just looks weird. Hey look, it's great for dodging Taskmaster's shield. Whoa! And then it also spins. Alright, figure time is done. I don't really know what's going on with this pose here. I was going for something funny. I don't know, maybe he's trying to take a poo, but it really doesn't matter because all the toilet paper is sold out. But whatever, let's go and take a look at his accessories now. First off, he comes with a Crimson Dynamo BAF arm, and actually this isn't really an accessory, huh? It's just a BAF piece. I'm not sure if I'll build them, but it does look kind of cool. Maybe I will. Not sure yet. Alright, then I guess the only accessory he comes with is his shield, and it does look really good though. I'm actually liking the details here. It looks very Russian, and I don't even know what that means, but it looks very Russian and you know, mechanical, which is awesome. And then you got the nice clean paint job right here, which is very nice actually. I do like the color of the paint of the red, the shade they used, and the same thing for the star. They're looking pretty good. And then on the inside it's just boring. It's got some details there, but you do get this little clip and the peg, which goes into the back, as you guys already guessed from the back review. Alright, we'll grab old Red here, turn around, and just get that peg. Just plug that right in like so, and bada bing, bada boom. There you go. The shield is on the back, and it looks awesome. I really wish the Captain America figures would do this, but I love how it can just carry a shield. Let's go and straighten the star, actually, because, you know, perfectionism. And wait, what? That star's off. It's not center. Wait. Oh, it's center. Oh, wait, what? Okay, that's straight. Wait, that's off. Oh, that might bug me. Yeah, whatever. I'll stop looking at it. Maybe it won't bother me. But anyways, you just pop it off, and then you can just flip this the other way, and then it clip a doodle right into his arm right there, and then he's holding his shield. You can put it on the other side as well. It's ambidextrous, so it doesn't really matter, as you can see. Although I don't recommend using the peg as a hold, because I tried that, and it's just really floppy, and it really just doesn't hold, so that's not really an option. And since his shield has the same clip as Mr. T over here, you can probably just pop them off, and then you can give him Taskmaster's oh wait, oh, his wrist is, oh, well, look at that, guys. The clips are actually different. As you can see, Taskmaster's is ever so slightly smaller than Red Guardian's. I mean, I guess if you pushed really hard, you could probably make it work. It just, ooh, I feel like I might scratch the paint. Okay, it kind of works. I kind of made it go into his wrist as opposed to around there because I don't want to scratch that paint off. So I mean, that kind of works like that. And let's see if this probably won't fit Taskmaster actually. Let's see. Yeah, look, it kind of fits, but it's very loose and whop. Yep. Okay, I guess it's not so. Oh, there we go. You just put it higher and kind of works, so you know, I guess. Ooh, scratch that. Actually, I wouldn't recommend doing that. I didn't scrape the paint off, but you see there's a marring there, the indentation, since the plastic's kind of soft. Same thing on this side as well. You can kind of see the little indentation I caused because of that clip So yeah, I wouldn't recommend doing that. Oh well, this kind of works, I guess. He's holding it in his hand and it's just balancing on there. Because I figure in the movie they're probably gonna have an awesome scene where they're trading off, just throwing their shields at each other and catching it and throwing back. So you know, you want to make that scene. So this works. Bam! Whoa! Didn't see that coming, did you? But anywho, here it is next to Captain America's shield, and as you can see, they're definitely different designs on the front and on the inside as well. Cap's definitely look better, but I do like the peg hole, so I give and take. They're both good, and they're actually the same size. I was trying to figure out how to display them, and I found out this works the best. As you can see, they are the same height and diameter overall. It's just that this one sticks out more, and this one is more flat. And here's what they look like shield swapping, because you all know we're gonna do it. And now for some comparisons. Here he is next to his fellow Marvel Legends and the SH Figuarts Endgame Black Widow. Here he is next to some supersized figures. And here he is next to some tiny figures. Well guys, we have another Black Widow movie figure win, although the lack of accessories leaves much to be desired. And I know we're all gonna have to end up buying a second version of him just to get his helmeted head thanks to Hasbro's marketing strategy. But on the other hand, this David Harbour head sculpt is quite exceptional, and if you're a fan, definitely well worth the price of admission. Plus, being able to attach the shield to his back is a mega win. So I'm gonna give this figure a pass and a plus. Anywho, stay tuned for the Widow and Yelena reviews coming soon, but until then, thanks for watching and peace.